In prison, we had accounts that were almost like bank accounts, except you could only spend the money on certain things. Now, it either came from somebody on the street who sent it into us, or it came from a prison job that paid between 27 and 45 cents an hour. And with that money, we could go to commissary where we bought food or hygiene or writing supplies, or we could buy property, which was through the commissary company, the same thing, but it was a separate order form and it took longer to get in. This might be shoes or shorts or a TV or a radio. Some guys had absolutely nothing on their accounts, but usually somebody would be living off a state job or maybe a little bit of money from home, maybe 20 or 40 or 50 bucks a month. Now, if you were lucky, you'd get 100 or 200 bucks a month, and that felt like you were living pretty well. But then there were those guys who had 10 or 20 or 50 or $100,000 on their books. And one of the craziest stories I saw was a guy who worked with us in the wood shop. Now, the wood shop was technically a private company that worked within the prison, so they paid better. They paid 55 cents an hour, which was a huge leap. And there was a guy who'd been there forever, so he had raises even beyond that 55 cents, been there for like 20 years or 25 years. He'd saved all his money. I don't remember what the total amount was, but he had like 10 or 20 or $30,000 on his books. And for some reason, they went back, they took his money to pay off court costs and fines. I was like, bro, you got a guy over here who's got all this money on his books, you're not going to touch it. But this guy who's worked 25 years to save it, you're going to take his money?